Hello, everyone. I'm Allison, and welcome to my weekly meltdowns coverage of Big Brother 27, Week 6 Eviction Recap. With me is Aaron and special guest Chris Wallace. I just want to thank everyone for their support. And wait a minute, what? Oh, okay. Never mind. To be a fly, I've never wanted to be a fly on a wall so bad in my life. Right now.
Funny enough, Allison, this is the second season in a row where my first pick for my team is a guy that somehow everybody in the house really likes and rallies around, and you think is going to last really long, and then they get taken out like week 6 in unexpected fashion. And we had Tucker last season, who was on my team. We had Riley this season, who's my team. I'm so happy. I could not be happier that this happened. I really didn't think we were going to get this, but somehow we did. And I don't know what stars aligned. I think this was the only way this could have happened, because I think if Mickey was still up there, she's absolutely gone. I think her winning in this way, which, whoa, I've never seen somebody do that well at that competition. That's cool. The BB gods give, and I'm here to live in that. And I think it cements why having Rachel back was the right choice. I think having somebody, an older school player, especially in this newer era, I don't know what is in the air with these newer players, but they don't want to
Look,
like inactive is like the wrong word. It just feels very passive gameplay. Like they're too afraid to be like, I'm coming after you, and that's that. They're like very like indecisive. It's the very indecisive energy, Fencerton energy.
They can't Google the answers.
And so all it takes is Rachel to come in, put up people she wants to go home. Somebody comes off, she puts up another person that she's willing to go home, and somehow is able to get them out, which is actually really good, because I was really worried if Riley stayed. But this is gonna be. Y'all can talk, because I'm processing this, that this actually happened. We actually got given
very
this.
shocked that this happened, because for a really long time we've had like updates that Ava and Vince were 100% going to vote out Morgan over Riley. And so the flip, I think they were really betting on the fact that Mickey wasn't going to win the blockbuster. And it happened in the live feeds like this morning, where Ava and Vince are like, okay, there's a 66% chance that Mickey goes home because she can't win the blockbuster. And if she wins the blockbuster, we're going to have to let God decide. You're going to let God decide who's going to go home?
Well, the BB God said, you are voting out Riley. This is divine intervention. We need to save Catherine, because honestly, with the way the edit was going, I was really, really worried for how the rest of this was going to go. This was honestly the perfect time for Riley to go. I think this was it's a good amount for the relationship to have lasted. And I think this is enough time for Riley to become infatuated with somebody else in the, 8 or 9 weeks that are still left in the house. It gives Catherine some space to breathe and be her own person, and not be worried about doing this like, I'm on a TV show where they clearly want us to be a showmance, but I'm also kind of uncomfortable. But I don't know if I can come out and say that, because I don't know. Like, I cannot imagine being in Catherine's position in that house, especially, having to, trying to balance like TV show versus like life versus this crazy person that's like on you. So like, honestly, best time for Riley to go.
But what
for his own reputation and for her sanity.
What about Julie? Just Julie Moonves Chen tonight, just going, Morgan?
Yeah.
You are, and the look on his face, like, oh shit. I've been waiting for her to do that all season. I love it when she does that. I'm ever gonna make it on there, but if she ever does that to me, I'm gonna pee my pants. But I love it when she does that, and the look on that was just. I wonder if that was planned, because his eyes were gonna explode. I don't know.
It was just crazy, like the way it had to happen. Like Mickey had to win the blockbuster and be on the, and Morgan had to be on the block with also Riley. And Ava had to flip the vote. It was just like the odds were totally against Mickey during this eviction.
Oh yeah.
The fact that she got it was, I was like, whoa, like she got it in.
Well,
But
I was confused because I left the room for like 2 seconds because I do that. I don't. It's every week someone is having to explain something to me because I picked the perfect time to leave the room to go pee. So I come running back, and all I see is Riley standing there during the blockbuster arenas. Okay, and I'm like, what is he doing?
he wanted to make sure that if someone got higher than him, then he can roll the ball and then lock it in. That's because he felt like if he locked it in early and someone got a higher score than him, then he wouldn't be able to roll the ball and get a better score.
Right. That's what I figured. Yeah.
It was a smart strategy. Like he got 22. He tied with Morgan. So I thought like they were gonna have to do it again because they were tied and they locked it in. But Mickey got like 30.
Yeah, Mickey had 38, and I was like, well, yeah, there's no way you're beating that. So
yeah. So
I couldn't believe when Mickey won. I thought, oh, it's about to go down, y'all. I love it. I live for it. Poor Lauren. Lauren's going to be trying to jump out over the wall and get out of the house.
I'm just wondering when the flip happened because it was like dead set for a while. Like Mickey was going to vote to keep Riley over Morgan, and same thing with Ava and Vince. I'm just wondering when the flip happened because it was like a dead set thing. So it must have just been a last minute.
Well, I think the big proponent of this would have to be Will, because all week Ava was saying, like, I mean, I want to keep Riley, but I'd only vote him out for you, Will. And then obviously Vince is going to like hem and haw out loud, but at the end of the day, like Morgan is very important for his game, and there's no way that he's going to sacrifice Morgan for Riley, even if he likes them both. It's just the trade-off is way better if Morgan is still there, especially since she's so invested in Vince and saved him over Zach. Like that's how invested Morgan is in Vince, and Vince knows like the value of Morgan for his game. So I think those factors, I think together, and I'm sure there's probably some, and Rachel obviously pushing, actively pushing in the moments, that could be enough to sway people, because it seemed like they were kind of like hemming and hawing and deciding. I think Ava decided in that booth because it could have been 5-4 the other way.
Because they were banking on the fact that Mickey was going to win the blockbuster. They were like, well, there's only like a 33% chance she's gonna get off the block, so let's not even talk about it. It happened, and it was like a last minute thing. So they figured, why not just get the bigger target out over Morgan? Which for Ava's game, it was kind of interesting because Riley probably, I don't know. It's debatable if Riley or Morgan were good between the two of them, which one she should have kept. Because, but I guess Ava from her last HOH, she wanted to get rid of the big players, so I guess it looks kind of good for a game.
Will said it best. Your last week, I believe, during Mickey's, or was it this? I don't know, but Will's got some. I love Will. I can relate to him. Yeah. I was watching that episode last night where he's like, yeah, with younger people, dude, I feel that so strong. But he said you're cashing the check before you got the job is exactly what they did by banking on Mickey not winning the BB Arena. So I felt like, I don't know. I like, how are the cameras always on Ava every time it's time to vote? Like the cameras just zip, and I love Ava, but it's always her. Like, what is the deal? Like, we got to zero in on her every time. Is she what is it?
She was definitely the swing vote for this one, so it was very important.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yep.
Even she's in a very good position every week for to be in that kind of middle position. And I do think, honestly, for Riley, this is the best time for him to go.
Especially since everyone on Big Brother,
and like I never forgot his first words in his preseason interview being like, "I'm just gonna apologize in advance." Like I know that, and then it just, that kind of energy before we even started, I was like, okay, we're about to get some things. So for a player like that, I think
they've got the witness protection van waiting for right. Look, you have two choices. You can get in this van and just start over somewhere, or you can go home and just, do what you want.
Yeah, I actually was on a TikTok yesterday, and Kat's stepmother called CBS to talk about what was going on in the house because she was worried about her protection with Riley, and they assured her that she will be fine. So this eviction proves it.
Maybe she'll start backing up what she said in the beginning when she got her key. I'm independent. I do this, and it's so crazy to me that some of the, and everybody is like so shocked by what is happening with Riley and Catherine. And I'm going to be honest with you, I'm not really shocked. And that is because I've known in my life a lot of independent men and women who've lived their lives. They don't really do relationships and they're happy with their life and their friends. And then they meet that one person and they start kind of acting a way that they normally wouldn't. And so when I'm watching this unfold, I don't like it. It does make me uncomfortable. But, it's, I guess for me, it didn't really faze me. I mean, I care. I'm not saying I don't care. Don't come for me. But this guy's going to get his ass handed to him. And do we have a baby update? I'm asking this every week. Is that baby here yet? She's been pregnant for 15 months.
Does Big Brother production do like a background check on some of these people? Because he also has a criminal record. He's got a criminal record.
Oh, does he?
Dude, yeah. I haven't put Aaron, I haven't put my hands on people because I was told if I have a felony or a domestic dispute, I can't get on Big Brother. So you're telling me I could have knocked some people out and I'd still be on the show?
Christmas run over her ran over somebody with a car.
Her boyfriend or some shit.
Yeah.
Was that in between seasons though?
I thought it was before.
It was before the All-Star season.
Yeah,
it was.
We were in between.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
But I definitely want to talk about Vince's position now because
absolutely, yeah.
Pissed off the other. I was worried about Vince's vote because he had to choose a side tonight.
Well, actually, I think Vince is fine. Here's why. Here's why. Because obviously he has the judges. He's gonna have Lauren. I think Keanu will still be blindly in love with Vince, especially since Vince and Rachel were on the same page for this one, and he's kind of working with both, and he's been trying for weeks to make Rachel and Vince work so that he could get away. So I think honestly, the only person that he really could lose permanently was Kelly, but Kelly was already mad at Vince for the whole Adrian stuff.
Yeah, and also she has to work with Vince, even though
right
stabbed her in the back.
And then obviously Catherine, but I think uniquely, because obviously Catherine likes Riley as a person, but I think I don't know if she would hold it against Vince.
I mean,
I think Vince is just gonna do that thing where he's like, Catherine, I wish I could be like you, where you could, you stand your ground and like you voted to keep Riley, even though you knew that he was like, and then he's gonna do that for like 15 hours, and they'll be like, all right.
I wonder if he's trying to make it seem like he voted out Morgan and pinned it on someone else, but I don't think so. I think he's just
who also out of who?
He's so screwed. Vince is so screwed.
I think it's very easy to tell the four people that kept. Now, actually, here's the question: is Keanu going to pretend that he voted out Riley?
I don't think so.
No way.
Okay, because he did that thing when he voted to keep Zayn when Amy left, to save face. I was just wondering if he was going to also try to do like some 5G chess, like, oh, well, I knew this was going to happen the whole time,
Yeah.
I do wonder if Keanu will finally wake up I don't know if he will.
Well, he's gonna.
I'm curious as to how Keanu is going to interpret this series of events, because obviously he's going to know on some level Rachel was telling him the truth.
Yeah.
And then Rachel was right. But like, you know, who's to say?
It's just crazy with the structure of the house, because it's like every week it changes. It's like it's not a split house. It's like a bunch of groups trying to get together. It's like 3 or 4 groups getting together and trying to figure out where they're gonna fucking vote every single week.
I love this house.
I love
this house.
It's a new group. Like, we got the judges this week, or the jury. I don't even know what their names are, but every week we have a new alliance. It's like I can't keep up. And poor Vince, he's sitting there and Kelly's talking to him, because we're a final 2, and he's like, huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, Jesus, this guy. So, Chris, let me ask you a question.
Okay.
How do you feel about Vince?
I think Vince's ideal person to leave tonight would have been Mickey. If he did that, he would have been set up for weeks. He's got really good relationships on one side with Keanu, Kelly, Riley, and Kat, and on the other side, he's got the judges, and they wouldn't be able to blame him for voting out Mickey, because Ava was 100% voting out Mickey.
Yeah.
This really kind of lost trust with the other side of the house, like the Keanus, the Kellys, and even Kat. It buys them a couple of weeks, but as far as the long-term longevity of the game, also with Mickey being in the house is also terrifying, because Mickey wants to get rid of Vince at some point too.
Yeah.
So he's in deep trouble unless a Lauren HOH, maybe a Kat HOH, but maybe Kat will put up Vince because he voted the other way. I don't know. Now he's in a slippery slope. He would have done great if Mickey left this week, but as of right now, I think his position in the house is questionable, and it's going to be tough to say if he makes it to the final 2, especially if he focuses more on the Rachel side of the game. He's at the bottom of their totem pole, so if he does make it to the final 5 with the judges, he's not going to win the game. Plus, also he's burned the Keanu, Kelly, and Kat's trust. So if he does make it to the final 2, and they do make it to the jury, those are pretty much locked votes against Vince because he backstabbed them. So yeah, this was a really tough eviction for Vince. So, and it also put Rachel's position a lot higher. So that's why I think of Vince.
Is she in trouble? Okay, let's just play devil's the wall competitions. They're bringing up in the chat that Rachel has conveniently never had to participate in a wall comp.
Well, here's the thing.
I mean, but
because that's happened, and she's been screwed every time from the person that won the wall comp. Because I want to say BB12, was it Matt that won the wall comp and put up Rachel and Brendan again?
I think so, yeah.
And then BB13, famously, Danny won the wall comp. I think this was right after Brendan came back in the house after defeating Lawan in his superpowers.
I feel like Catherine could win this competition.
Danny put up Rachel and Brendan, and then Brendan left that week. So I mean the wall comp has not been kind to Rachel Riley in any of her seasons. So I don't. It would be a surprise if it was a good thing. An ally of hers won, I should say. An ally of Rachel's has never won the wall comp. So
she needs Keanu.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Yeah, I hope she's got a bet on Keanu or Ava or maybe a Morgan.
I think Will and Ava are not winning the wall comp. She's banking on Ashley and Morgan.
Yeah, I feel like weirdly Lauren could win. Actually, I wouldn't be surprised to see Catherine win this.
Maybe Kelly too. I can see Kelly possibly.
I could see, They all have well, also it's like a lot of women left. And so it's kind of hard. I feel like this is actually going to be really competitive because they all have like that similar skill set for competition like this. And then same with the guys. Like I feel like I could see a Vince win this. Like people who are smaller.
I don't think Vince
have a smaller because like that's like why you see people like Matt, James,
Nicole.
Yeah, like smaller people.
I could totally win that comp
because there's less body mass to hold up. There's their feet will probably fit more on the ledge. Than they have more. It's not like they are like. It's a lot easier to kind of like stay in that kind of uncomfortable position. then maybe somebody who's taller. Now we can see like more bigger guys win, but it's
harder.
Rare looking across the list of like the wall winners over the
Tucker
years.
won it last season, and he was pretty tall and built.
Right. It's either that or really small person. Like,
and also Keanu does really good under pressure. So knowing that he was on the opposite side of the votes, he probably is going to be gunning for this HOH.
Yeah.
So
I think they're going to do jury like last year because jury didn't start till what, final 9.
They didn't announce. They didn't.
So I think jury is going to be final 9 again this year.
They didn't announce anything after the.
No, they haven't.
I think it's going to be final 9 again.
Now, sometimes they do they've done the wall comp in the past when they've had returnees come in and get on the wall, and whoever is left is safe or some crap like that.
Talk about Big Brother 18 when they brought the 4 juries back with Devon, Zakia,
right. And now we also do have to account for we did have an extra house guest added in via the whole mastermind twist. So they might not have to do a battle back the same way or an extra week that they did for like previous. You know what I mean? Like they would have had to do.
Yeah.
So they can actually afford to send out a person each week and not do any like returnee stuff. So yeah.
I actually agree with you, Aaron, that it's probably going to be a jury of 7 because if the blockbuster ended, Julie would have announced like that this was last week that the blockbuster like every time like the battle of the block ends, like she'll announce it like the day of. So I think we have another 2 more weeks of the blockbuster and then we'll finally get our jury. So yeah. It's definitely a very interesting season for sure. I was hoping that Mickey would go home so the left side of the memory wall will be all black.
I do think it's highly likely that Rachel's on the block this week. So I
oh honey,
she's got work cut out for her. Now granted, like it's kind of 50-50, but depending on who wins, it's highly likely that with Rachel as an option to be put up there, and 3, potentially 4 people being on the block, it's going to be very hard for Rachel to avoid it at this point after what's just happened. But
I wonder if they're going to try to backdoor her. So this is the thing about Rachel putting up Riley. It comes with the extra baggage of pressure. Now she's pissed off Lauren, Kelly, Keanu, Kat. Those are 4 people that can participate in the HOH competition. And now that Riley's gone, who cares? But there's 4 people, and Vince and Morgan are also kind of pissed off at Rachel because they nominated them for eviction. So I want to talk about Lauren's veto thing. So obviously, stupid move.
It was, you know what? It's I think it's really poetic justice because I think this really demonstrated how this week played out was because Lauren was trying to decide. Obviously Vince is her final 2. But Vince is also the safest out of those 3. But Lauren doesn't. We saw the third person go home instead of Morgan and Mickey, so it very easily could have been Vince going home this week in this spot.
I don't think so.
If certain things have to go a certain way, I could see a scenario where Vince goes out.
No,
not likely, likely, but.
Oh, I got the draft up. Okay, so sorry. I wanted to get that up while we were talking. I'm sorry.
But anyway, taking that out, but seeing like Catherine be like, Lauren, I don't think you should use the veto, and Lauren hemming and hawing, and Rachel being like, hey, give me a heads up, and like Rachel warning Lauren like, hey, like I don't think you should use it. I'm gonna put up an ally of yours because I'm trying to work with you, but if you don't want to work with me, then you're gonna force then I have to work against you, Lauren. And Catherine's like, no, don't use it. And Riley's like, use it. Do whatever you want. And Lauren's like, yeah, maybe I should use it. And she F's around. She finds out that Rachel was telling the truth. Riley was.
Well,
and actually, this is interesting too because Lauren revealed to Catherine that. Yeah, I did know that Riley was going up, which kind of gave Catherine a little pause. And so now that this has actually resulted in Riley leaving, I do wonder what the relationship between Catherine and Lauren is. I don't think it's going to be the same.
Well, no,
but
but Lauren voted to keep Riley, and Vince didn't. So Kat's not going to be as pissed off at Lauren. She'll be more pissed off at Vince because Vince told Lauren, in Kat's point of view, that he was staying no matter what. So she'll be pissed
off. Yeah, but like, I feel like if you're in Catherine's in a game like this, I feel like you're gonna replay everything over and over in your head, and the thing that's gonna go back of like, I knew Lauren should not have used that veto. We were fine until Lauren used that veto. I told her not to, and she did it anyway. And she knew Riley was going up, and she still chose to do it anyway. And he went home. Yeah. So yeah.
She had the. I mean, honestly, like if Vince was up against Mickey or Morgan, like he would have had the votes to stay. He would have had Keanu, Kelly, Kat, Riley, and Lauren. 5 votes right there, perfect under any circumstance. None of them were flipping against him. So that was Lauren's fault for not understanding the perspective of the house. And honestly, if she really wanted to keep Riley and Kat safe, she should just not use the veto in hopes that Vince has the votes no matter what. I mean, look what happened last week with Zach. It was an 8-2 vote. Nobody wanted to vote Vince out. So, like, that's Lauren's fault for not understanding the perspective of the house, which is everything in Big Brother. Let's be real.
Can I say how I'm excited to see a house of almost all women. There's only 3 guys left.
Look, and this is all that needed to happen to have a full woman alliance. Let's not plan it. That's how this worked.
The estrogen level in that house is pretty high.
Yeah, it's great because there's always one. Yes, let's get all the girls together. We're gonna have a girls' alliance, and then it falls apart immediately. Here's the trick, ladies: don't plan it. Just don't say it out loud. Just make not. You already know. You know, don't name your little groups. Don't go, oh, we're the tampon strings or we're the this. No. Don't do that. Just let it happen. That's what we're doing here.
I'm going to respond to the king who said Lauren didn't need to win the video. I think, it could have been easier to throw if it wasn't. I don't know what. I mean, they've made OTEV harder, which is I think is really good. But also, it's not lasting as long as it normally does. We haven't even gotten to the end in the last 2 seasons. I mean, last year we only had 1 round, and then this year we only had 3.
There wasn't only 1 last year?
Yeah, it ended after 1 question because they couldn't figure out the
Cedric thing.
Because they thought it was Tucker, and the answer was something else. Yeah.
I was actually shocked.
You can't really throw OTEV. It's really hard to throw.
No, but those questions were easy. Like I forgot what the question was, but
they're easy questions. I think the hardest thing was just finding the names because I think
they got the wrong
because they had just answered Adrian for a previous question, and so if Adrian's another answer, now you have to find like another Adrian when there are already so few Adrians, and so
I think but Aaron, I think that what they do is they reset everything. So it's like,
do they?
I mean,
I'm just surprised that out of 3 people, only 1 person found 1.
But they picked the wrong one up though. They thought that was that Amy was the correct.
It was Adrian. Yeah.
So I was actually surprised that Rachel got that question wrong, being the fan that she is. Like, I think the question had something to do with Kelly.
Well,
right?
they said on the feeds that they panicked and just picked up the first thing that they saw. Like they were looking for Adrian, and they're like, you know what, I'm just gonna pick up something because they and go up, run up there, and then afterwards they saw the Adrian that was like in a tree, like up high or something. I can't remember what it was.
Every time you say Adrian, I have to remember who that is, and I know that's terrible. It hasn't been that long.
It's the guy who wanted to really do this wall comp that he's not in.
I know he built a wall comp. He had his brother hosing him down. That's dedication, man.
Yeah.
But
I mean, Chris, if it's any solace to him, it was going to take him lasting another 3 weeks to even get to the wall. So
I'm going to ask Chris a real important question.
Okay.
I want you to look at this draft.
Okay.
Don't ask me questions about mine. Okay. Or Aaron. But listen, between Aaron and myself, how do we have anyone left? No, that's not the question. Who's making it longer, Vince, and I'm being 100% serious?
That's a hard question.
I think Ava's going to make Final Four no matter what. Nobody wants to target her, so she's definitely making Final Four. As far as Vince goes, after this vote, he has more respect for the Rachel side of the house. The only problem is it helps him for a couple of weeks, but the long-term longevity of the game is that he could get picked off really easily, especially when the blockbuster twist ends. It's very simple for Rachel to just put Vince and Morgan right back up on the block. And it guarantees one of them goes home no matter what. So it's possible. I mean, Vince also lost a lot of trust with a lot of the Keanus, the Kellys, the Laurens, the Cats, lost a lot of trust this eviction. So looks like Aaron, you might get your win. And I think Vince is playing a great game. Don't get me wrong. I think this vote was really, really the pivotal point of his game this week.
And the funny thing was at the time in the draft, I was debating between picking Vince or Zach, and I chose Zach because I thought Zach would. I just didn't trust that Vince would have that extra oomph that I thought that Zach had. So
I really need Tyler to lose someone off his team just because I don't want to hear about. I still have everybody on my team.
Like Kelly and Ashley, for real, should have been gone a long time ago. But somehow they're both still.
I mean, I've literally got the turd that won't flush on my team. I mean, this dude, Vince ain't going anywhere. And neither's Beth isn't even watching Big Brother anymore this season. She's looking at her fucking team. Sorry, dude. But seriously, I'm about to split her shit up between the rest of us. How does she have a full roster? She ain't watching it.
Well, she would have lost someone tonight if she didn't.
She really should have lost somebody tonight, but she did not. She should have lost Keanu a long time ago too. I'm actually surprised that she has all three people in it. So yeah, it's crazy.
It's interesting. I think that I really hope Kat is able to get this HOH and start building some trust, because I want to see Kat play without Riley, because I think she'll do really, really good. But I'm really hoping my Final Four ideal situation, maybe a lot of people are not going to like this, would be Ava, Lauren, Kat, and Will. Those are the four people I would like to see make it to the final.
I would be fine with Lauren being there if she steps up. I want her to feel more confident about her decisions, because this, I mean, I know it's not really coming across. Well, it's kind of coming across in the show, but this very shy, I need to talk to Vince energy for every decision, or talk to somebody for every decision that I have to make. I just need Lauren to stand up, and I need her to be confident in her choices.
Dude,
because I think her timidness to make a choice is really getting in the way of her game. I feel like if she had a little bit more drive, and maybe this vote will give her that drive. Going forward.
Especially
and I think especially seeing that a choice that she made screwed over almost all of her allies, where if she hadn't used it, Vince is probably still there and Riley's still there, and probably one of Morgan and Mickey is gone. So
she wanted to win OTEP though. She said, because she's a big fan, she wants to win OTEP. Everybody wants to win OTEP. I don't think she really thought about the consequences of her actions, but dude, she's as sweet as she can be. Y'all, I have more interesting conversations with myself when I'm home alone. Okay, I can't. This poor girl, I'm watching and she's just like, well, and I'm like, spit it out. Say it.
Yeah.
Just say it. Nobody's gonna do anything to you, and no one can slap it out of you. They'll get expelled. Just say it.
I just think as a super fan, you just know what you're doing. You don't have to keep asking Vince what to do. It's your veto.
Which is crazy. And I mean, they're making me more. I mean, I do have to remember she is 22, but they're making me more confident that to be more decisive in my own life. If I ever have to make a choice, I'm like, you know what? I'm not going to be like these people in the pick for the 27 hours.
No.
Let me make a choice.
They have no excuse, Aaron. And Chris,
They
I've
really
been
don't,
preaching this for 6 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
This dog did not just learn how to hunt. Okay. This has been going on for 20. I got to go on a tangent. I'm sorry. 25 years, people. We're a quarter of a century into Big Brother. You got YouTube videos, you got the tickety talks, you got the everything, the threads, you got everything.
You got all of Paramount Plus with all the episodes.
Thank you.
You don't even have to buy the DVD sets anymore.
You don't have to wait for DVDs like we did. Are you kidding me? Let me tell you something. When Big Brother started for little Allison loves 23. Give me a break. Listen, YouTube, I got something for you. Listen to this. YouTube didn't exist.
That's right.
Like that. I know YouTube. I had nothing to reference. I was auditioning with VHS tapes. Okay. You guys have no excuse. You have all the reference material in the world. They give you shit to watch while you're waiting to go on the show.
Did they? Because apparently it sounds like they did use it.
I kind of wonder, like, okay, so some of these people are recruits.
Like, what seasons did they get? Because I don't know if they really should have given them 12 and 13.
They didn't get Rachel's seasons.
It's probably like, I just would feel so insulted if I was Rachel being in this house, being like, it's not even that they know me and are infatuated with me. It's that they don't know anything about the game and they're assuming things about me that aren't true. And they just know me as like a returning player. And like aren't even like making decisions that with like they actually know what I did.
But
you know,
some of these, like someone said in the chat, Arthur, I'm sorry, Arthur Itless. I know I'm saying that wrong. I'm sorry. Lauren is only 21. That's even worse.
That's worse.
She's got no excuse. Been on her entire life.
Yeah.
Like, you can't.
Your brain doesn't even fully develop till 25. So even if she was a super fan at 21, you lack critical thinking skills until you're 25 anyways. So
it's just see, I'm choking. I'm choking on this.
I'm just trying to like fathom how. I mean, the very fact that she was able to get on the show, I think that was probably her Mount Everest. Because it was just like I'm just trying to imagine Lauren in like daily life. Because how did we get here? If it's taking like
how did Riley get here?
Well,
they needed like a person on the show. I'm telling you.
Hey, listen, when he's sitting there and Julie's talking to him, and he's like, "Oh, I'm so blessed," So I know there's people.
Oh my God,
watching right now that wish they were in my place. I'm like, right here, dude, right here. I could have been there. They got you because they obviously, Chris, don't run background checks anymore. And you can have a felony. Who cares? Go pop someone. Who cares?
That was the biggest blindside eviction like I've ever seen on Big Brother.
His eyes were like, but Julie kind of sprinkled a little salt.
But we didn't even know what was happening. Like everyone thought Morgan was going over Riley. Like
I was even counting.
And I was kind of like, but then when I saw Mickey vote out Riley, I was like, oh,
yeah, that's what it got to me too.
I was like, oh,
you vote out Morgan.
Okay. Well, also they made her vote first, which I was like, yeah, you're gonna go in there and be that first vote for which a subtle thing. I think order does matter in terms of voting too, because it's like
I think Mickey made a mistake voting out Riley though, to be honest, since the whole house hates her now.
I don't. Well, because remember, like she took over his HOH and she was like throwing herself at them when they didn't really care all that much about her. Maybe for Riley, it was important that Mickey voted for him I don't know if it was important for her to keep Riley. Now, I don't really think anybody's on Mickey's side.
Now the question that I want to know is if Mickey wins HOH, what is she going to do knowing that all these people were talking shit about her this whole week?
Well, I can tell you right now, Rachel is slamming into that block like Miley Cyrus on that wrecking ball. I don't give a shit what anyone says.
Mickey's also going after. Yeah, that's true. Mickey's also going after Rachel too. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people going after Rachel. There's a 60% chance that Rachel hits the block.
Oh yeah, no, she's on the block. She's gonna be on the block.
As long as Morgan, Will, Ashley, or Ava don't win.
That's now, if Rachel manages to avoid the block this week, that'll be really huge for her because if she's able to get through this week, all she has to do is get herself or one of her allies to win next week, and she could probably land a jury.
Yeah.
So,
Has Rachel ever been in jury?
yeah.
She
Oh yeah,
has?
going all the way back to BB12. She was like the first juror.
Oh, see.
And then she
I'm
came
getting
back in
all out of
Pandora's box for like a week. Because she and then while Brendan went to the jury house because Rachel was the only juror at the time, so it was an empty house. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, this is definitely a very interesting season for sure, because I never know. This is the first eviction where I was like, oh fuck, I have no idea who's going home after Mickey won the blockbuster.
Yeah, I kind of froze. I was like, oh, this is not what was supposed to happen.
People are probably so fucking excited
and
to happen. I can't even imagine people watching this live and being like, oh fuck, yo, Riley's going, yeah.
Oh, I was excited, but I was like, oh, this. Let me tell you something. The thing that I love about this season is it's so unpredictable, and this is very reminiscent to me of old school Big Brother, where you really didn't know. And in the beginning of the season, they were voting the way they wanted, and they've kind of backpedaled a little bit and gone with the house vote, and now they're kind of breaking away from that. Because when you have like let's just Lauren's HOH was so dry. You know, who did she get rid of? She got rid of
Adrian.
Now I gotta say that was probably a good move, because I think that kid, look, he's Bill Walcomps and he's got his brother hosing him down.
Yeah, but Ashley would have gone after Lauren in a heartbeat, and I don't think Adrian would have.
Also, Adrian was in an alliance with Lauren.
Seriously, like I don't know.
So I don't know. Yeah.
Listen to this. Boston Rob's gonna be on the show, Sunday night show, I think, or whatever this show. I forget about Unlocked until
I haven't watched a single episode of Unlocked.
I've seen the first one. I said, so
it's actually really good. Yes.
What if Boston Rob shows up next season and we get a Adrian resurgence? We've got an Adrian and Boston Rob team up.
That'd be interesting.
I could see it like that, because that reminds me of the Deal or No Deal Island that Rob did.
Adrian would be Rob's Nat 10, especially with Adrian's attitude of like always playing a very honest game and not liking liars. Although I don't know if he would work with Boston.
Boston Rob could talk him down to that level, though.
Yeah,
he's got that. He's got to listen. Listen, you're gonna have to listen to me. You're gonna have to, and he's got that father. He's got that like, you're gonna listen to what Rob says. I don't care if you don't like him or not. You do love him. You're gonna listen to what Boston Rob has to say. I'm gonna listen.
Oh, and if they can get Derek to come back for that, I think they're gonna throw everything that they
I want the flip that they were talking about tonight. I want Derek on Survivor. Just to rub it in Tyler's face. And I've always wanted Boston Rob on Big Brother, but
he killing.
Yeah.
He would be the first to make the
Is it wrong though that I at first was a little disappointed that Rachel Riley was there? So I was kind of like, let's just clear the air. Let's clear the slate. Let's just give a new team, just let the newbies play.
Right.
But I enjoy Rachel being back, because she's laying it down. She looks at Morgan. She's like, I'm sick of you rookies telling me how to play this game. You better put some respect on my name. You better put that's royalty you're talking to. She is the one who literally started the whole floaters gotta go.
Which is interesting, because she's not getting rid of the floaters this season. She's getting rid of the big threats.
Is Rachel a floater this season?
I don't think so.
You don't think so? What's a step up from a floater?
A coaster.
Is she a coaster?
Definitely not a coaster.
Okay.
I would say if anyone's a coaster, maybe it would be Ava.
It would have been Riley, I would have said.
What has Riley and Catherine done besides make out and be creepy? Nothing. Nothing. I don't know how this is a thing. I don't get it.
Well, I think it was because the house
showing
liked,
up with a
the
ring
house liked
at the finale.
Riley,
I promise.
And because Riley liked Catherine so much, they were like, well, we can't go after Catherine because we like Riley. We can't put Riley on the block. That's a thing that doesn't happen. So when Rachel did it, their brains exploded because they were like, she just divided 0 by 0 in front of us, and it somehow got him out the house. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Well,
so hopefully
according
they
to
wake
Riley,
up, but,
no one's HOH has ever been taken over.
Yeah, it's actually very interesting statistics about this season. This season had the most people ever to vote during a live eviction because every season they always bring like a one person and someone just quits the show.
Mm-hmm.
We saw that with Big Brother 25, someone got expelled. We saw that with Big Brother 19 when Megan like quit the show, or whatever, for whatever reason. And then this is the most woman ratio, like 3 guys and 8 women. It is absolutely wild this season.
Now, I do think it's probably going to even out. I don't really see a scenario where we lose Keanu, Will, or Vince anytime soon, unless specifically Rachel's somehow able to give. Actually, no. If the alliance holds, I don't know if Vince goes early.
Yeah,
I think it's going to even out. I think it's going to even out, especially if people want Rachel out or Kelly out still, or Ashley out or Mickey. I think
they're all in relationships. All of them. Vince is in a relationship, Keanu's in a relationship, and Will's married.
Oh yeah.
That's the trick.
So no more showmances. That's it. We hate showmances, Allison. They're gone. Okay.
I'm not a big fan. Listen, I liked Rachel and Brent. That's a great story. Showmances were fun in the early days of Big Brother. They were fun. Okay, now they're not fun. And I just feel like you've got to split that up, and because they're wasting space. The Riley and Kat thing, I just have zero interest. I didn't pay attention to it. I don't give a shit. He's a creeper. He's got a woman. He's having to popping a baby out sometime in the next 2 years. And I just heard mom is blasting him on Facebook and making calls to Allison Gordon or whoever the hell runs. I don't even know who runs Big Brother anymore. But you know what I'm saying? It's a mess, but I almost want a reality show of what's going on outside. Can we make a big, I want to be unlocked. Allison's Big Brother Unlocked is. I want cameras on the families of these people while they're playing the game.
They used to interview the families, remember? They used to, that would, I hope they do a segment on Kat's family. What Riley being.
They protecting Riley with these bullshit edits. That dude broke down and cried in the shower the other day for 5 hours because all she said was, we need to slow down. We need to pump the brakes. He acted like she freaking dumped him and he hit the ground like a safe. Calm down. He's going to Mike Boogie the hell out of her at the finale with a ring.
I don't know. After all the stuff that's been accused of him, I think he might be scared to do that. He's last on BB Jokers too. No one likes him.
I don't know, man. He's going to be shambles.
Oof.
I mean, do you think this is really going to affect him like that?
There's a lot of things that I think Riley fucked up with his game. Even that first week, he should have voted out Amy over Zay. I think a lot of people would have benefited from Zay being in the house over Amy, but it just, I don't know. I just think there's a lot of people that made mistakes. That's why they got evicted.
I don't think Zay would have been scared. I think that, the way he was raised and the way he grew up and he's trying to break out of that, he already knows what it's like to kind of live a sheltered, scared life. Yeah. He doesn't want to do that anymore. And, and yes, he said some stupid things, but he immediately retracted because he wanted to learn and be educated. Mm-hmm. And, and we get rid of Zay and I got to look at this asshole, freaking Riley. I don't want to look at him. I'm sorry. It pissed me off, but whatever.
A lot of people are very happy today.
I'm happy.
Like what Riley doing. And I did like a whole chart yesterday about who was going, and a lot of people were disappointed that Riley wasn't going to go home. So this, the Big Brother's motto is expect the unexpected. And I gotta say, this hits the nail in the coffin.
Yeah. Yeah. This was old school Big Brother tonight. I really felt old school Big Brother. I can't explain it anymore. There's a lot of people, young people, who don't quite understand what we're talking about when we say old school Big Brother. I mean, I used to watch, Allison has been subscribed to Paramount Plus back when it was CBS All Access. Mm-hmm. And that was I subscribed in 2005. I'm pretty sure I'm funding the new season of Dexter on Showtime Paramount Plus right here. I'm paying for all of it. You're welcome. But I remember I didn't have an iPad. I didn't have an iPhone. I didn't have any fancy gadgets. Okay. If I wanted to watch it on a big screen, I had to TiVo Big Brother After Dark on Showtime. And when I did, I had my laptop. I would lay in my bed at night like this. I'm laying like this with my laptop, my gigantic This wasn't a Featherlight laptop, people. This is 2005. Just try to think about it. Freaking briefcase in front of my face, falling asleep to Howie yelling at somebody in the back about pepperoni in the backyard. You know what I mean? I mean, that's the kind of stuff that we went through for this show. It's too easy now. And now you can't rewind because somebody's going to say something stupid.
Yeah.
I mean, but they've been saying stupid. You got to vet these people. Background checks.
Mm-hmm. Definitely got to do a background check.
They should do them.
I don't know why they don't. I think Big Brother 17 had the most criminals on the whole season.
Do you not realize that in Big Brother 2, that Justin dude?
Oh, the guy.
Remember when he held a knife to that girl's?
Mm-hmm.
And if you go back and watch it, though, seriously, if you go back and watch it, it was not smart on his part. I never viewed it as this guy's gonna really, they'd been drinking. It was stupid. It was just ridiculous. And he was just ostracized for it. He was kicked out. These guys are doing all kinds of shit now, and it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter. I mean, a lot of these contestants get doxxed. Like, they get really hurtful emails and things like that, too.
It's terrible. I would almost rather, I don't know. Would you rather get expelled from the game for saying something stupid or stay in the house and face the music when you get out?
People are gonna hate you anyways. Might as well.
Yeah,
people are gonna hate you anyways. Might as well.
Riley, I want to be a fly on the wall right now, wherever this guy is. He's got his phone in his hand. He's just like, oh my God, everyone. He's like Jackson Mickey when he won and he got his confetti and he looked at his parents. Do y'all remember when he won and he's standing there and his parents are like, and they're rolling the credits? And he goes, oh my God, does everyone really hate me? Is it true?
It's crazy. Yeah. I mean, just the people that are left in the house, now it's definitely split down the middle. Split down the middle. I'm hoping a Keanu, a Kat, a Kelly, a Lauren HOH, so we can get rid of all these other people on the opposite side of the house, hopefully, because I want my ideal Final Four to be there.
I'm thinking, okay, let's just play, before we wrap up, let's play Devil's Advocate, because this is my Allison's Devil's Advocate. Okay. Mm-hmm. Worst case, we'll do the worst case scenario first.
Mm-hmm. I actually don't have one.
Okay,
Riley's gone.
I have one.
Oh, you do?
The HOH winner for me would be Lauren.
Oh, actually, okay.
Oh, no.
Okay, actually, that is worst case scenario. Yeah, I would agree with that.
Well, Chris, Morgan doesn't win HOH.
You don't want her to win HOH?
Who? No, I don't want Morgan winning HOH because she's just gonna get rid of people that I like. So
yeah,
I would love a Morgan HOH actually, especially for exploring the dynamic between Morgan and Mickey because I think it would be interesting to see Morgan in power, especially having been slighted by Mickey. I don't think she would go after Mickey necessarily, but I mean, Mickey could. Could throw Mickey under the bus.
See, I didn't even take into consideration of when Mickey stays in the house. Well, like what happens because now a lot of people have just been talking really, really bad about Mickey.
Yeah.
So what do people do? Do they tell Mickey like if she wins HOH that all these people are talking really bad about her? Like, and then what is she?
Oh, she would.
Actually, I think I do have a worst case scenario for me personally.
Okay.
A Kelly HOH. I just.
What does she do?
I'm just hearing the Kelly. Like, do you remember when Kelly won the first Blockbuster?
Yeah.
That energy, but for like the whole week.
Yeah.
I mean, I think it'll be an interesting week between her and Rachel, of course. But like, I don't know. I don't know if I want a week of
I think that's up Ashley, Rachel, and Mickey if that happens, which I'm totally fine with. If she does that, hopefully she doesn't put up Kiana. That would be the fucking worst case scenario. But
Kiana, I feel like whoever wins HOH is going to put, because Kiana just has to go. It's like a rites of passage. If you win HOH, you have to put Kiana up.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, if they get Keanu out this week, and we got left with Vinny and Will, those, got interesting dynamics.
Look, if I'm in the house, I'm not winning against Will. I'm not going to win against Keanu.
Or Rachel or Ava.
Yeah. So they got to go. As much as I love them, they got to go. So if I won the wall, because look, I'm 4'11", I weigh 100 pounds. I'm winning the wall tonight, okay? Allison's winning the wall, and I'm taking Lauren's place because God, just let me have that slot. So I win. I'm Lauren, and who am I nominating? Beth. I gotta throw Keanu up there. But wait a minute, no,
because they'll win veto or blockbuster. He always wins one too.
No, I'm putting Mickey back up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
that's got to happen. I'm putting Mickey up. I'm probably, I don't know. See, this is hard. Mm-hmm. I'm putting Mickey up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm probably gonna put Morgan back up.
Yep.
And maybe let's just do a 3-peat. I'll put Vince back up there just for fun. And then when one of them comes down,
oh God, what if Lauren wins veto?
Well, I would have to win veto because I'm Lauren. And guess what? I ain't using it.
I don't think she'll use it again after what happened.
Oh, girl, do you think?
Oh, absolutely not.
Why is Rachel playing games, though? That's the worst thing you could do to a 21-year-old child is say, you did your HOH, you want to use it, you do what you want. It's your decision, you live with it.
But and Rachel told her to not use the veto.
Yeah, but she told her that after she told her. Dude, yeah.
Well, because she didn't think she was actually going to use it because the energy she was giving was, I don't really want to use it. I'm calling. I was like, well,
I guess I have to really take it. They don't know what we know. They're not seeing what we see. I have to constantly remind myself of that. Because shit.
Yeah.
So I have a question for you guys. So I guess the way the schedule works, we have like 5.5 weeks left of the show. I guess what I'm thinking is they're gonna do. There's a 2-hour episode September 28th. So I guess they're doing like a double eviction then.
Oh, okay.
See, I don't even know how we still have this many people left, and it's almost the end of August.
I know it's
nuts.
They have to do 2 double. They're gonna have to rush the season, and so once this.
I mean, they're probably gonna do it. It's probably a similar format to last season.
Will they do a triple?
Triple or 2 doubles. It has to be one of the two. So because it's September 28th, I believe, is the last day.
Is the finale?
25th or 28th? I'm not too sure.
Good God, I don't know.
But it's gonna go by really quick. They'll probably do 2 more weeks of the blockbuster, and then we'll have 9 people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll probably go from 9 to 7, and then 7 to 5, and then we have that 5, 4, 3, 2 spot. I think Ava's gonna make final 2. That's what I think is gonna happen. Ava and Will.
Oh, that'd be fun.
Hey, good for Ava though. I think I would get along with Ava.
Episode.
I think if I was in the house, I would get along with
Remember she said that? She's like, can I vote up Mickey? No, you can't vote up Mickey. Tough try.
I'm not asking anybody who I can vote out, baby. I'm just gonna vote the way I want. That's how I roll. That's what I do. I'll pay the content. Look, what is it better to ask for forgiveness later than permission?
Mm-hmm.
I can just forgive me. It's fine. You'll forgive me later. It's okay. But yeah. And somebody said in the chat earlier, Keanu wins the wall. Keanu is the wall. That's true.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting season, that's for sure.
Very interesting.
Does anybody know who does everyone want to win? Who does?
Have we checked in on the wall? Can we see it yet?
No, I was looking. I don't. It's not up yet.
Who do I? Okay, I'm sorry, Chris. What was your question again?
The question is, who do you think's gonna win? And then second question is, who do you want to win?
I think I think it's going to be either Kelly or Lauren or Kat. It's got to be one of those 3. That's the only 3 I can think of.
Okay, I think it's going to be I think Morgan, Lauren, or Kelly. maybe Kat. I don't know. I mean, after this eviction, I think she's gonna fucking fight her ass off to stay on that fucking wall. She doesn't have. I mean, the good thing is she doesn't have the pressure of Riley going down her fucking throat every 5 seconds.
No shit, dude. Let's go, Cat 2.0.
I'm so excited for her minus a Riley.
I want
so excited for her
with Lauren. I want a Cat and Lauren final 2.
I don't. I don't. They would have to do a lot for me to want that.
I just don't want like a Rachel and Ashley final 2. Like, I don't know. I don't want Mickey in the final 2. I just want like a Will, Ava, even Kat and Riley. I would be totally fine with any of those 4 winning.
Can you imagine if I've got to sit through a Lauren and Catherine speeches of why they should win in the final?
After this week, I would be rooting for Catherine only.
Oh, same. I definitely would.
I cannot justify Lauren, and I feel so bad because I feel like before this season, I felt like Lauren was going to be a much more capable player, but just her HOH, the way her HOH went, and then the way she handled the veto this week, I'm just like, ugh.
Listen, Kat and Lauren have not been nominated for eviction at all.
That's true.
But like, is that really something that like is to be celebrated? I feel like because there's 2 kinds of players that can avoid the block. And I feel like they fall into the second category because there's the players that are really good at avoiding the block, and then there's players that avoid the block because why would you put them on the block? Like,
or you forget they're in the house. Yeah. Oh, I could have nominated you. Shit, I forgot you were over there.
Kind of like that is sort of a strategy to be.
Is it?
Because like I'll give. I know a lot of people don't like him, but Andy from season 15 is a perfect example of the coaster that people just thought he was a number and he was kind of like floating along, but. You know, some people's strategy is just to lay low and let other people take each other out. So that way, by proxy, they get to the end and then they start playing really, really hard. And then they end up winning the game. Now, with Vince, for example, Rachel, and Keanu, and Morgan and Mickey, they're playing incredibly, incredibly hard in their game right now, which is going to bite them in the ass long term because they'll probably go after each other. So, I don't know. And Ashley, I don't know. I think Ashley, I have a love-hate relationship with Ashley. Sometimes I like her. Sometimes I don't like her. I don't know.
Same. Sometimes I like her, and then I'm like, ugh, no.
I know.
Not today, Can't. Well, before we get out of here,
yeah.
Wait, hold on one second. I have a funny video. You know, I got to show my funny video. But before, I want Chris to plug his stuff.
Yeah, do it.
Okay, sure.
This guy's got some stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so if you guys like reality competition shows, but maybe you just don't have enough time to sit and watch like 20 or 30 episodes, I have a reality competition show on Amazon Prime and Tubi called Weekenders. Same kind of style with Big Brother in terms of random people living in a house, but instead of getting evicted, they get points in competitions. And they're all party-themed competitions, like who can make the best cocktail, who can eat the most food, physical competitions, mental competitions, and all that. So if you like short-term content reality competition shows, you can go on Amazon Prime and Tubi to watch Weekenders. It's only 3 to 5 episodes long per season, and the prize money increases every single season. And we'll be filming season 4 in September. So if you guys always want to apply, the applications probably won't be out for a while since we cast. But if you like reality competition shows, definitely go take a look at it. And follow the Weekenders TV on Instagram. That's where we post most of our updates. And that's pretty much it.
Okay, and it's on Amazon Prime. It's on Amazon.
So the first 2 seasons are on Tubi for free with ads, and then the 3rd season, because it just came out a couple of months ago, is on Amazon Prime for like $20.
That is awesome. And so, how can do people follow you on social media, or do you just want them to follow the Weekenders? Or
so I usually just go on Instagram, so adventurous_filmmaker, and then sometimes I go on TikTok to talk about Big Brother and all my updates. So you can do adventurous_filmmaker there. And then if you're interested in Weekenders, watching the show, being a part of the show, you can just go on Weekenders TV on Instagram, and that's pretty much it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I'm going to check it out. Everybody check it out. Follow them on Instagram.
Wow.
I had My Weekly Meltdown just celebrated its 10th anniversary on Monday.
10 years.
Can you believe it?
Oh,
You
wow.
know what my favorite thing about doing this for 10 years is when people say to me, "Oh, you're still doing that?" Yeah. Or when my son says, "Oh, Mom, you know what you should do? You should cover you should do a show about the Flash."
Mhm.
I did that last year. Do you not watch your mother's show? Oh, Lord help me, Jesus. I don't know. But the fun thing about doing this show is like, if my grandchildren, I have my two grandsons, they're 3.5 and 1. If they miss me, if they miss Gigi, all Mama has to do is get on YouTube. And Lord, I'm like, listen, you can't be just popping on any one of my videos. Okay, you gotta watch that. Let me create a playlist, because right now I'm trying to edit together a show of my early days, and it's so hard. It's like, oh my God, this is nuts. I don't even know where to begin with some of this stuff, but it's fun, and I respect anybody who does what they love and they're passionate. And I'm so excited that you've got this show on Tubi and Amazon. That is so cool.
That's awesome.
I love it. I love to hear about that stuff. It's great. It's great. Well, I have my funny video.
Okay, let's watch.
It's 4 seconds long, and I got to give a background. My grandson, Cloud, he's almost 4. He's in the repeating phase. So we really have to watch everything we're saying. I may have been throwing around the word gaslighter, and he was calling my husband a gaslighter, and it was just hilarious. But we're in the car and we're playing, and I'm filming him, and this kid just says shit. I mean, the kid just says shit. And it's so funny because it's that Southern shit. It's got like the 3 syllables in it. And my husband will take his little blanket that he's got, and they'll play tug of war on it, and Cloud gets pissed. And he's like, just give it back. And he took it and he goes, shit. I got it. I didn't even notice he said shit. Tyler pointed it out to me. I go, that kid said shit. The kid also yelled, God damn it, the other day when his mom farted. So we got some things we need to address.
Oh no.
It's terrible, but it's funny. Okay, let me see if I got it pulled up.
Wait, Allison, where do you live now?
I'm in Memphis.
Oh, Memphis, Tennessee. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I am.
All the time.
Do what?
I go to Nashville all the time.
Yeah. Nashville is 3.5 hours from me.
Mm-hmm.
And I always tell people whenever they, I want to come visit you in Memphis. I'm like, no, I'll meet you in Nashville. There's nothing to do. Are we going to go to Graceland? No. We're going to hang out there for 2 hours and we're done. Your trip is done. You get shot. You go anywhere else.
That's
so
right.
we just go up to Nashville and hang out. The Opry Mills Mall is pretty awesome. It used to be Opryland, an amusement park that I frequented as a child. And now it's a big factory outlet mall that I love. But yes, I'm in the Memphis. I'm in the 901. And you can't tell. Just kidding. Let's see. Okay, so let me see here. I got it somewhere. I can't, for some reason, when Tyler isn't here, I can't share things like he can. I think he's got it rigged. I'm just going to go ahead and say it. He's got it rigged. Chris, I want you to come back on when Tyler's here.
Okay, cool.
I need someone to give him a run for his money.
On the show or?
On the show.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying, Aaron?
I love that Andrew and Tyler have, because I've been watching a couple of your episodes and they always get into like a big debate and I'm like, I love it.
They go hard.
They really do, yeah.
We have a chat. They go crazy on each other. I'm just saying, oh my God, get over it. It's so funny though. And I'll just sit there and sprinkle. I'll just instigate because it's fun. Because I ain't in trouble. It didn't bother me. What you gonna do to me?
Yeah.
So, okay, let me see. I'm gonna get this. Like I said, it's 4 seconds long. It's so cute. And I got permission from Mom to share it.
Ooh.
Yes. Okay. Here it is. Okay. It's just raring to go. Let's see if I can I think the sound, is that the picture or is that the video? See, this is the problem. This is the problem right here. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. Is this it? Okay. Y'all talk for a second. Give me a minute. I got it. Hold on.
Oh, you got it?
I got it. Hold on. I got it somewhere.
Well, yeah, I definitely think if it's the wall comp, God, I'm surprised they didn't announce it. That they didn't announce the wall comp at all on this episode. Or
they announced it in conjunction with like what's happening on the Sunday episode.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. A lot of people were speculating that it was going to be a 9-person jury, but I feel like they would have just said that the blockbuster would have been over if that was the case. So, yeah, looks like we're going to have a 7-person jury.
Yeah, like last season, yeah.
Yeah. There we
go. Can you guys see it now?
Yeah, we can see it.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, wait.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, do you hear it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't need it 50 times, Allison. But anyway, that's my funny babes. My grandson saying, shit. That kid has had enough and he's 3.5. But he hangs out with me. That's probably why.
Oh.
Bless his little heart. Oh, okay. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up, guys, if that's okay. And Aaron, thank you so much. I'm sorry late notice to get you on tonight. And Chris, you're always welcome anytime. And like I said, Tyler will be back next week.
Okay.
He has been gone for 2 weeks. He finally went on his honeymoon.
Oh, yeah. Traveling. With the love of your life. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, I know. Excuses. Guess what? I'm always here. But whatever. I got nothing else going on, so.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But guys, thank you so much for watching and for participating. Tyler is I can't remember if it was Taiwan or Thailand, and I know they're 2 different places. So I've been saying
Taiwan, because Taiwan's
Taiwan. I've been saying a Taiwan land all week.
Okay.
Because he's like, I'm not even going to correct her anymore. She can't get it right. So, okay, guys. So follow the Weekenders on Tubi and Amazon Prime and on Instagram. And guys, please, we'll be back next week for the eviction.
Woo!
You know, I don't know who's going home. I don't know who's winning. I'm not even going to predict. I don't even know. That's it.
Anything can happen. Anything can happen.
And that's what we want. We want chaos. We want it to burn.
Oh, we'll definitely be getting that next episode.
Oh.
I'm so excited.
I heard that Catherine is sitting around, Anelda in the chat, I think she said, she said not Catherine sitting around crying in Riley's shirt.
Oh my
God. No.
That's way too long.
No. I hate it. I hate it.
Just wait till they get her alone. Like, if I were in the house, I'd be like, so let's talk. Let's have the real talk. Honey, let's talk. He didn't creep you out. Just like, I mean, seriously, they're going to turn her around by the time she leaves the house, and he's going to be sitting there with a ring. I'm telling you.
Well, at least she doesn't have to be in the jury house with him.
No shit.
That's what a lot of people were saying too. Yeah, like, God, I'm just really, they both.
Or they bribed it. Look, we're gonna amp up your weekly. What do they get, a DM or something? But if you vote out Riley, we'll kick it up extra couple $100. You guys just vote him out.
It's so weird how that happened.
I wouldn't blame him one bit. I'd be like,
I wouldn't blame him either, to be honest.
You had me at more money.
Production.
Yeah, I'll do it. Shit, I don't care. All right. Well, that wraps it up, guys. Please subscribe. You get notifications when I go live, all that stuff. I am going to update Reel, and that's REEL, the Real Meltdown where I go through my my queues of my streams because I am like subscribed to everything. I don't even know how. And all my murder shows because everything that's in my queue is murder.
Okay.
Murder.
That's all I watch is true crime murder. Like my husband was going, this, you're not done with this? You've been watching this show since Monday. I'm like, there's 8 episodes. I can't help it if it took 8 episodes to murder someone and figure it out. It's not my problem. But anyway, yeah. Murder. The Yogurt Murders on HBO Max. Also, my Brian Kroberger update this week. He is on his 5th complaint letter to the prison board about not getting his vegan meals.
What?
Vegan meals in jail?
He's a vegan, and he's not getting all of the food that he has requested on his tray.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? When you were murdering people, they requested for you to stop. So I'm pretty sure it's okay if you don't get your tofu flurky. You'll be just fine.
That's a crazy turnaround.
Go
That's a
to-
crazy thing to turn around.
The letter, one of the letters is on people.com right now. I'm not kidding. And the guy's handwriting is terrible. I don't know how he almost got away with the perfect murder. This handwriting's terrible. I'm like, if I go to teacher mode, I'm like, oh, no. But anyway, okay, guys, for real. I'm wrapping up now. Have a great evening. We'll see you next Thursday. And, yeah.
I'll come back next Thursday.
Yeah, come back next Thursday. I need someone to give it to Tyler because.
Okay. Hopefully it doesn't hurt them.
He's going to brag about this draft he's got.
Yeah, let's hope his team is, gets a notch.
Gotta hear about this crap.
I want Beth to be the only team that has 3 people on it.
She's not even watching it
I
anymore.
know.
She's mad at Paramount Plus.
It'd be so funny. It'd be so funny to be.
She's mad. She canceled her subscription. She's not even watching. I'm like, can we divvy up her people?
Only with Beth's blessing.
I know. So funny. Because she keeps going, how's my draft? I go, shut up. Leave me alone. Go away. All righty. Well, that's it.